day, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Thesna Talks. Before I delve into the topic today, I wanted to voice my concern about the pushback from men that we've had regarding hashtags such as Men Are Trash, the Me Too movement, and Am I Next? It's quite simple, really. Hashtags or movements would not exist if all was well. Think about it for a moment. Liberation movements like the ANC would not have existed if we did not have apartheid and had freedom of movement. Much like we would not have groups and non-profit organizations set up to deal with the ongoing violence against women and children. As men, you can become sensitive and jump on your high horse and defend yourself, but this is not about you as an individual, but a global problem, and frankly, we need to deal with it. When you next decide to get upset because you're one of the good guys, please remember that whilst you are defending yourself against a hashtag, some man or men out there are killing, raping, abusing, and harming women and children. And though I would not wish it on anyone, the next victim could be related to you. So focus on the men who are doing the wrong. You don't have to agree with the Men Are Trash hashtag, but there is not one man alive that can tell me that they haven't been directly affected or indirectly affected by some member of their family or someone, some friend, anyone that they know who's been subjected to gender-based violence. We, frankly, are waiting for you good men to stand up to all the bad men and to be vocal about it. Thank you. Today I want to delve into domestic abuse, specifically financial abuse, because often financial abuse is overlooked and or minimized. When most people think of domestic abuse, the first thing that comes to mind is likely verbal abuse and physical abuse. But research shows us that financial abuse occurs just as frequently in unhealthy relationships as other forms of abuse. But financial abuse often accompanies physical, mental, verbal, and sexual abuse in a partnership. As I'm talking to you, I recall my late father shouting in front of his new partner or friends, "Your mom just wants money. Why can't she see to the children herself? She doesn't know how to budget. Look how you look. Why is your hair untidy? Why is your clothing broken? Your mom neglects you." And the list went on and on. So here's the thing. If my mom was so bad, why would he leave his own flesh and blood with the woman who could not take care of them, if that was true? Do you as men tell your partners that? Have you ever given your partner money, then expected champagne on a beer budget? Have you ever insisted that she should bring the till slip home so you can scrutinize it? Have you ever made your partner feel that they have to be nice to you, specifically because it's payday? Have you insisted that she stays home to look after the children without compensating her? I'm referring to monies for herself, not the household. These are two separate issues. Has she had to perform sexually in order to get money from you? Or no matter how she feels, irrespective of how she feels or if she's tired, a no is just not okay because of the financial dependence that she has on you. Does your partner have to wait outside your place of work so you don't wander off and spend your money in bars and parties? Do you have the "I will do what I want because I pay for it" mentality? In other words, there's shoes and other needs in the house that needs to be bought, but your eye is on a flat screen that you just have to have so you can watch sports because, of course, it's your money and you work for it. The list carries on, but hopefully you get the gist of it. Sadly, this type of thing happens in all sectors of society. So if you think it must be the laborer or the factory worker and not the doctor or accountant, I have news for you. It's everywhere. in all sectors of society. How many of you women feel trapped and can't leave because your partner's threatened you, that they'll leave you with nothing, or that he will not maintain the children, so you're forced to stay? Divorcing or separating from your partner happens. Divorcing or separating from your children and using them as tools to hurt your ex should never happen. It's not okay. It's never been okay. And for those of you who are doing it, that's called financial abuse, besides the other abuses, and it needs to stop. Yes, I know there are women who do this too, but globally it's men, and guess who suffers? Your own flesh and blood. The partner you purported to love. Those are the people that are suffering. Something needs to give. Change needs to happen, and behavior can't change when we are focused on a hashtag or a movement. So my message to you good men out there is, please talk to your brother, your friends, your father, your sons, and teach them that it's not okay. Speak up and speak out. Because quite simply, evil thrives when good men do nothing. Thank you for listening. Thank you for joining me on this hard topic. Feel free to ask questions or place your comments below. Next week, I'll be dealing with words such as whataboutism, sea lining, trolling, and so on. So please join me for next week for Thesna Talks. Have a great day, everyone. Thank you.